Hello, my name is Thomas Harvey, and this is my NPC. This is Mr. Fluffy. He is a white rabbit, very big white rabbit, so that's why he's called Mr. Fluffy. And by Mr. Fluffy, he likes to eat these carrots. These carrots are placed around the world, or could be around farms or something, and he goes around eating them. So this is what happens. He just goes around. He goes over the dirt mounds and can eat these carrots. And he jumps because he's a rabbit. He loves jumping. So what he's doing right now is eating, and the NPC collects these carrots and then roams around until the game is completed or finished. So right here, I wanted to make it feel more realistic. So sorry about my carrots, they're not even, but I wanted him to like collect a lot of carrots and then roam around for a little bit and then collect this guy. So that's what he's gonna do. He is roaming around. He's really full right now and going over dirt mounds. Now he's really hungry, so he goes back and goes to the carrot. And this is on a loop, so all of the I don't have the hierarchy, but it just plays the whole circle. There's about 9 waypoints for him to go to, and he goes through all of them and then repeats. So let's see over here. I'm gonna leave it running. So the rabbit, the player isn't really a player, but it could be a player. Are these dirt mounds? They're just spheres in the place in the ground for the rabbit to interact with as well, to go over and go on and eat carrots. Trigger with the level is the waypoints, so you can't really go outside that area. Like I said, it's a dirt mound, so it's really compact. So Mr. Fluffy can't go through the dirt mounds, and he goes over the mounds correctly. So the backstory is Mr. Fluffy is on the farm and can go eat more objects. I just wanted to go with the basic because rabbits love carrots, and I made him look pretty chunky so he can go eat as many carrots as he can. Another one is roaming around the map. You can add more waypoints if you'd like. This is just a single rabbit. I could add 10, and they'll have their own waypoints. And they'll do the exact same thing. Go around collecting carrots and then roam around. What's going on is the carrots. What I wanted to do for the carrots was detection with the player and pickup. That was the main 2 things I wanted. The hidden was after the fact, so I didn't want the rabbit to eat them and then just leave them there. So I wanted them to hide or be fully eaten. And obviously, I don't want the carrots to go through the level. So, backstory: you're on a farm, and rabbits love carrots. No floating carrots. This was just a task I want to make sure I completed before showing off the video. Add collectibles, which would basically be the carrots. Add obstacle, which would be the mounds, for the rabbit to go over. Make it look like a carrot because they were actually, if I go back here, I'm gonna get off the board real quick. So what I originally had them was this. These are the waypoints. I'll get to those a little bit, but right now this was my original carrot. Square boxes. So I had to shrink them, make them taller, and add grass leaves to them. So that's my original. So that's what it means by make it look like a carrot and place it nicely around the map. Because I wanted some on the dirt mound. They go through the dirt too, so it's not so it's not floating. Some are floating, but they would be redone. NPC did that one. Documentation, I'll get that to you, but add the sheet in the comment right here, and then it takes you to this guy. Name NPC. Mr. Fluffy goes around collecting carrots, roams around when he's full, which means no more carrots. Attributes, speed and hops. The speed is currently set at 0.09, because if you go more, you'll run faster and won't get as many hops in. And then, but it could go up as much as fast as you want. Jump speed isn't really jump speed; it's more of like interval. It's like the hops between the hops between each other, so they're always 0.5. So you can also up it to 1 second or less even if you want. Senses, this is more of like a hidden attribute. Number of carrots on the ground, 2 or 3 carrots on the ground. So the senses are more of like how many carrots are there and can I eat them. Sorry, my mouse is acting up right now. Value ranges, basically everything is the environment near grasslands and nearby farms. Event trigger, Miss Fluffy will collide where the pickups, basically the carrots, and then once you go down, here's the picture of the white rabbit. What I was trying to base it off of. I tried, I couldn't get like the other side shape, so I just made him a big cylinder, or yeah, right, yeah, capsule, not cylinder. So that's what I did. Documentation, did that. Delivery. Alright, now here we go into the scripts. This was fun. I really enjoyed this. There we go. This is basically the same thing. So what we got here, these 3 are the references, just mainly the Unity, the main Unity page for them. I used all of them, back, down, forward, and these guys right here. Quartines were the one that I could set the rotations on right there, so it would help with the rotation, make it more smoother. And time, which would be the speed and mostly speed. So what we're looking at here is this was made by me. Movement, design waypoints for NPC to roam around or goes towards. Features, jumping, rotation, and movement. Time goes up. Private float, because you want to know when you want the time, how much time has passed, so you could get an exact count of the waypoint and how fast it goes. So this is what it got. It's this is invoking. This is basically saying repeat the jump for every 3. What is that one? Time. Sorry. So when it first starts, how long until you start jumping, and then this can be made up. So here we go. Update, basically telling it where to turn. Vector 3 is the distance and where the waypoints are at. DS is basically for the carrots. If the NPC is there, then the carrot set to active is false. NPC obviously is Mr. Fluffy, the carrots on the ground. Very, very simple script, not very hard to do, so I didn't have to do any references and start and end date within a day. So that's Mr. Fluffy, and thank you for watching.